Yes.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Myself. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Myself, Dr. Rupesh, and it's my great pleasure to introduce both the eminent speaker from national, international. So on this occasion of ICGETE 2024, the fourth international convention in which one of our experts from the AI and the other one is from administration come AI again, the Mr. Bipul and Rabiba ma'am. So before going to the depth of their profile, I just want to start with one by one. Dr. Bipul is a Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology at Parul University, Gujarat. He's having a great experience in teaching, academics, research, administration, and during his tenure, the Parul University has taken a new different milestones, and in which his contribution was remarkable. In his research, also his research are definitely a milestones to the new researchers where the people can pursue their academic career in the research. So with these few words, I'll give the opportunity to Bipul sir and take the audience to the next level. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Now you can
start. So thank you, sir, for a nice introduction. So good afternoon, every participation, every researcher in this beautiful international convention on green environment, technology, and entrepreneurship through innovation. So before start my topic and my presentation, I want to give a brief about the things concerned to this international convention, and so many addresses was happened into the inaugural function. So very important points concerned to the impact of this conference is entrepreneurship through innovation. So always we are talking about the buzzing word in our computer IT. It's data science, it's AI machine learning, then quantum computing, then we have cyber security. So there are different era where revolutions would come and already existing in terms of the we can say AI and machine learning. And everyone know the power of ChatGPT and so many generative AI tools which is existing in market and people are using. So these things was discussed into the we can say in this inaugural function by the different dignitaries. I want to focus more onto the quantum computing and quantum technology, which is the next trend and next future of the computer, because now in data science, we have a large number of the data. Okay, and it is very difficult to processing that data and analyze this data, and after that we have to take the decisions. So still in market, supercomputers are there, which have, we can say 96 GB of RAM and 36 core of the CPUs. But still it is not up to the mark for some of the data in terms of the biotechnology, in terms of the weather data, in terms of the some patient data analysis, some disease data analysis. So where we required some quantum computing technology.
Sir, your
So this
presentation is
is,
not
I think
moving.
so many people know about this quantum computing technology.
Hello.
But I want to
Sir, your
give brief
presentation
about
is not
the,
moving.
what is the next in quantum computing technology and how it works. Okay. And in terms of the entrepreneurship through innovations, also I want to share something, because in this a computer IT market, see lots of different technologies are coming and different innovations are coming. So we should insist all the researcher. See, research always we are doing based for the citation and for the patent. Okay, we are not giving some application oriented research to the market. If we consider the citation and number of research paper, there are lots of bundle and bundle warehouses we can keep into the we can say all the research paper. But if we consider how many research paper are application oriented, how many research is going on to the market, this is very important. And there are so many problem statements are exist into the we can say world where we can do the research. Okay, but we are not thinking to the current market scenario. Always we are finding the research problem statement from the we can say online through the references and through the people are doing, what market is going on, based on that we are finding the research outcomes. But this is not a way, because it is not application oriented. When research is application oriented, when and unless and until you cannot choose the problem statement from the market. So always I insist all the researcher, please choose a problem statement and choose a finding which is actually required for the society. So now I'm going to the main topic, is quantum computers and how quantum computer works, because currently it is not in market. Intel, Nvidia, so many people are working on that. And by, we can say, within short time, it would be in the market, because these current computers are not capable to process the data which is required. So if we go with the some basics things, this is my outline of this keynote. It is history of computer, what is quantum computer, why, how it works, and what we can do with the quantum computers. So everyone know, when we start with the computer generations, different 5 generations we discuss, and already know when we invented computers, at that time vacuum tube based, that in 1946 to 1959. And after gradually it increased, and currently we can say ULSI microprocessor base, Intel different we can say core processors are working. And this is the computer generation, first generation, second generation, fifth generation. So initially computer was very large. Okay, now it comes to the in a very minor we can say compact manners to use with the user friendly. So now what is the quantum computer? It is a machine that perform the calculation based on the law of quantum machines. Now see, when we come to the quantum machines, and it is concerned to the physics, okay, and quantum mechanics. If we talk about the quantum mechanics, then it is concerned to the physics as well as to the mechanical department. But we have to understand as a computer IT how it will works. So classical that we are using, it is always circuit based computer, and use the voltage and gates. I think different gates for the processing the data. And also so many people learn this subject, digital electronics, in that you learn the different gates, okay, to perform some operations onto the computer. And after that, Nobel Prize in quantum computing to scientists, okay, they invented the quantum we can say physics or quantum mechanics to do this. So what is Moore's law? I think everyone know. So number of transistor double after 18 months or the 2 years. So whatever the chips, now see, when we want to increase the processing power, we have to increase the number of transistor and number of chips. Okay, but it is already going on. So number of transistor double after every 18 months or 2 years to increase the processing power. But now how we can go up to this? See, every 2 years we are increasing the transistor, then sometime it could not possible to manage the things onto the chips. Okay, so in classical computer, what it is, we are running onto the beat. Okay, so your everything is decoded into the binary number. It is called the classical bits, either it is 0 or 1. So at a time, only this bit has only one condition, 1 or 0. Okay, so this is called the classical bit. Now I am comparing this classical bit to the quantum bits. Now we are moved towards the quantum computers. So it is based on the quantum physics. Okay, and it is a fundamental branch of physics which describe the physical phenomena at atomic or subatomic scale. So quantum mechanics provide an extreme accurate description of the behavior of photons, electrons, and other atomics and molecular scale objects, or and sometimes it is called the reality. These are the essential elements that I am not going into the brief where it is different properties that are there. So particle waves and or other properties, quantum states, well-defined sign. So now come to the again quantum bits. So in classical bit, what is the status? It is either 0 or 1. But in qubit, it perform the similar operations into the classical computer. But in quantum computer, use the quantum object to perform the operation. And we can either use the electron, proton, or as a qubit. But it is very difficult to do operation with the proton, because proton reside into the nucleus, and where electron of any material can use a qubit. So in quantum bits, what is the difference between this quantum bits? So in classical bits, either it is 1 or 0, but quantum bits at a time can take a 2 properties, 1 or 0. So permutation and combination of these quantum bits may be increased. Okay, so either it may be a 0 or 0, but here, if we consider it a 1 bit, then it can possess a 2 property, 1 and 0 both. So why quantum computers? So for example, traveling salesman problems everyone know. For example, one salesman has to travel with the different cities. Okay, and we find to shortest route, then it requires different permutation and combinations. So here I given some statistics. If we have a classical computer with 4.4 gigahertz with the Intel i7, it is considered as a 10 raised to 10 operation per second. So for 14 cities, we require 10 raised to 11 routes and time taken is 10 seconds. For example, if we consider 22 cities, okay, then route required 10 raised to 19 and required 771 years to calculate for our current machines. So if we go with the quantum computers, okay, then it will be very easy because qubit has a different we can say state 1 or 0 in a 1 bit. So there are three different states are there. So qubit, superposition, and entanglement. So we are going to describe one by one. So first, what is the superposition? So superposition is a principle of quantum physics that describe the challenging concept about the nature and behavior of the matter of that atomic level. So superposition state that while we don't know what is the state of any qubit, actually it is all the possible states simultaneously. So superposition means simultaneously qubit can take the position either 1 or 0. So by this property, we can do parallel processing. Okay. So in classical computer bit, only one position at a time, but here you have a permutation and combination is we can say 2 raised to n. And what is entanglement? So particle like such photons, electrons, and qubits that had interact at the same point, means they can share the property with each other. If they are far away from each other, then they can share the same property without interfering with each other. So this is one good characteristics of the we can say qubit. And see, this is the power of qubit. So if, for example, number of qubit is 1, but in classical possibility 0 is or 1. Okay, but in qubits, it is a, we can say at a time 2, so it is 2 raised to n. So if we see that, so it is 8 in classical bits, where it is a number of qubit, it is 2 raised to n. So 100 qubit quantum computer is more powerful than the supercomputer. Okay, so this is the representation of the qubits and states, okay, in a matrix format. This is how we can prepare the quantum gates are as the same classical gates. Okay, this is the quantum architecture where we can see it. Now, what can quantum computer do? Okay, so in application oriented factorization, where number of factors we require more for the data security. Now, say security parts is very important, and government has come with the data protection bill, where each and every company has to do the security audit of the data, and this company is responsible for the data protection. Okay, if any misleading and we can say breaching of the data is there, then it is the responsibility of the any company. Okay, so data security purpose, we can use the quantum computer physical modeling for the climate and economic engineering, for the simulations, for the database searching. Okay, so initially 30-bit quantum computer, Canadian startup company D-Wave was, we can say, generated, but in a recent future, okay, quantum computer will be the technology for the data processing. And so quantum computer is a machine that perform calculation based on the law of quantum mechanics, which is behavior of the particles at the subatomic level. So here, most important thing in this summary of this quantum computer versus this classic computer. So here they use the qubit instead of the classical bit, and where they can use the different 2 state at a time into the 1 bit. So computation power would be the more and more into the quantum computer. So thank you everyone for your time, because the next keynote speaker is waiting for her talk. So I can conclude my session here. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. Your great experience and exposure has given a great knowledge to our researchers and the future engineers. Thank you very much. And now I would like to request Dr. Abiba and she is a bioinformatics engineer, and she has a good experience in machine learning, support vector machine, biosignal processing, machine learning, and the time series. So, with these words, ma'am, I would like to request you to start your keynote talk so that the scholar can get an insight of that area. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning.
Please, please unmute
Good
yourself. Yeah.
morning. Good,
Good morning.
good
Good
morning.
morning,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Please start, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me to this special conference as a keynote. I am just 1 minute. Pardon. Can you see my presentation?
Yeah, ma'am. It's visible.
Yeah. My name is Isra Betweti from Laboratory of Human Genetic and in Faculty of Medicine of Tunis and City of Faculty of National School of Engineering of Tunis. And I have the honor to present my work entitled Decoding Genetic Information, Application and Advances in Digital DNA Sequence Signatures. Okay. We all know the danger of the COVID-19 virus. The question of these emerging viruses. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am. Yes,
Yes.
you're
Okay.
audible, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes. The most important question here is what's the origin of these emerging viruses? So, to answer in this question, we have two methods. The first is different coding method based on the occurrence frequency of nucleotide patterns, and the second is using the signal processing tools. We have our database have 26 genome of coronaviruses. The sequence of SARS-CoV-2 was compared with 25, including but yet and other coronaviruses. We have different coding methods based on the occurrence frequency of nucleotide patterns, ICGETEI representation, cause game representation, binary coding technique, frequency cause game representation, and electron interaction pseudo potential mapping representation. The we have the CGR representation is the most well known to visualize the DNA sequences. And so the first point x0 is placed at the center of square. Then the next point xn plus 1 is repeatedly placed halfway between the previous plotted point xn and the segment join the vertex corresponding to the read letter un plus 1. The coordinate of each plotted point are given by the following equation. The following equation n plus 1 is the half x n plus.
Excuse me, ma'am, your PPT is
Yes.
not visible. Ma'am, your PPT is not visible. Please
Okay.
read for.
What can I do?
You have to
It's not
share your
visible?
screen, I think. Yes, yes, your PPT is not visible to us.
Okay,
You just share
okay.
your
Sorry.
screen. Your screen is not shared. Yes.
How can I share? I don't know. Please.
Have a green button at the mid share screen where you can share your screen.
Where? I don't know where. This?
We have mute, then start video, then security, then participant, and at the mid we have share screen.
Yes, I share a screen. Yes.
No, your screen is not visible to us. Your presentation is not visible to us. That
I don't know what I do. What's the problem? Can you help me, please?
no,
Sitting?
ma'am. Can you take assistance from your side? Is there anyone? Is there anyone technical person is over there who may assist you?
Sorry, I don't know
Do
really.
one thing. Share. Can you please share your PPT?
Sorry. Okay.
Can you share your
Now,
PPT here?
yes, yes, I share now.
Please send. Please send your PPT to
Can you
me,
see?
and I will scroll from here. Do one
Okay, I
thing.
will
Just
send
WhatsApp
you.
me your PPT. Yes, yes. The PPT.
Yes. What?
Have you shared, ma'am? Ma'am, you are muted right now. Ma'am, could you please unmute yourself? Ma'am, do one thing. Could you please summarize your PPT? And after that, we'll just share your PPT. We'll share with the participants. Right? And first of all, please unmute yourself so that we can hear you. Okay, ma'am, you can continue. You may continue, ma'am. Just unmute yourself and you can continue. We will share your PPT with the participants.
Hello?
Now you are audible. Now you are audible. Yes, you may summarize. You may summarize and just what you can do, you can share your PPT. We'll share with the participants later on.
I sent my presentation to um, I sent you my representation.
Yes, I got your presentation. Give me 2 minutes. Correct.
Yeah, okay. I wait you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. We all know the danger. Do you hear me? We all know the danger of COVID-19 viruses, but we are always searching for its origin. So, to
Yes.
answer the most
Ma'am, wait
important
for 2 minutes.
question.
I'm opening your wait for 2 minutes. I'm
Okay,
opening your PPT. Wait
I
for
wait you. Okay, okay. Hello.
Ma'am, just 1 minute. Ma'am, there's some technical issue with the people. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can deliver your talk. The PPT is not opening.
Yeah. Can I talk?
Ma'am, actually the problem is that your PPT is not opening. I tried 2-3 times. The PPT is not opening. So what you can do, just share your content with the audience,
Okay.
and we will share the PPT with the participants later. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. The most important question is what's the origin of the emergent virus, the emergent coronavirus? To answer to this question, we have used the combination between signal processing tools and bioinformatics technique. So, uh, the SARS-CoV-2 the origin of SARS-CoV-2, we searched the origin of SARS-CoV-2 by analyzing the correlation between the genome of SARS-CoV-2 and other coronavirus using different methods, coding method technique and signal processing tools. Our database contains 25 coronavirus genome and different coding methods based on the occurrence frequency of nucleotide patterns was used. We have coarse game representation, binary coding technique, FCGR, and nuke coding technique. This is the CGR representation. The first point x0 placed at the center of the square. Then the next point n plus 1 is repeatedly placed halfway between the previous plotted point xn and the segment joining the vertex corresponding to the read letter u n plus 1. And the first here, the example of CGR image 2D graphical representation as a result of converting the nucleotide succession in nucleotide sequences to visualize image. This is this image presents the FCGR representation obtained by dividing the CGR image into 4 key subgroups. The CGR coding technique, the production of DNA images based on the CGR method, we convert the nucleotide sequence into image. This figure shows the plot of CGR representation of the closed sequences relative to humans to human SARS-CoV-2 genome. We can see the existence of similarity between SARS-CoV-2 genome and 5 species. This 5 species is B, beta 13, and V, and XCD genomes. This flowchart diagram of our adopted CGR process and the CGR centroid methods.
Ma'am, please could you summarize, please, possible?
Okay. Beta coronavirus rat G13 and Pongola genomes are the nearest relative to SARS-CoV-2 genome discovered so far. SARS-CoV-2 genome is closer to the beta coronavirus rat G13 genome. using this CGR centroid plots. And I present now the CGR image correlation between SARS-CoV-2 and other genome. We have similarity between SARS-CoV-2 and beta coronavirus and Pongola coronavirus. Other similarity between SARS-CoV-2 and the two genome beta coronavirus and CoV-ZC45 and CoV-XC21. Now, we have graphical representation of distance values between each nucleotide region, A, T, C, and G, CGR centroid of SARS-CoV-2, and other investigated genomes. We prove that the similarity between coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 and RAG3 and MP789. We have other DNA representation. We have the phylogenetic tree of SARS-CoV-2 and the investigated viruses. We have 21 viruses here, 25 viruses here, using the spectra correlation vector and the neighbor joining methods. We have a similarity between SARS-CoV-2 and the two genomes Pongola and RAG13. You can see or no? We also detect the variation region if it exists between more of genome using the spectrum is the 2D representation of DNA sequences. The morely complex wavelet analysis was using. And this is a DNA sequence which is presented by its scalogram. The scalogram is the absolute value of the wavelet coefficient matrix, and this DNA representation present this vector present the energy of this scalogram. Now, spectrum position, superposition indicate the variation region if it exists between more of genome. We have a possibility of recombination between RAG13 and MP789 is the genome of coronavirus Pongola. Also, we can locate the modification in the SARS-CoV-2 genome. The total modification number is about we have modification in gene S of SARS-CoV-2 genome. We search, we confirm occurrence of recombination between RAG13 and Pongola sequences with alignment using cluster and find using simplot. We have used simplot and alignment program. This this image show evidence of possible recombination between nucleotide position of genes. We proposed original methods of genetic processing and identification to achieve compare between viruses genome and coronaviruses in order to check the similarity that can exist between the human COVID-19 and other viruses of the same family affecting other species. The obtained result with different DNA representations method were compared to each other and thus results were confirmed. The spectral correlation results are the existing of
sorry
group
to
and
disturb
each
you,
group
ma'am.
present the more what? The more similar
Ma'am, sorry.
what? Yes.
Ma'am, sorry to disturb you, but could you please summarize because a session is about to happen where some participants will present their papers. So it's our humble request to please summarize the findings.
I
Thank you.
don't.
Ma'am, it's our humble request to please summarize because a
What?
session
I
is
don't hear
about to
you.
happen. Ma'am, could you hear me? I am saying
No.
it my humble request to
Hello?
please summarize yourself. Please summarize yourself that so that because a session
Ah,
is about to happen and some participant will present their papers. That's why. Please. It's our humble request, ma'am.
yeah, I'm Dr. Rabah Betweti from Tunisia. I'm engineer and I am PhD. Hello? Uh, I'm Dr. Rabah Betweti from
Okay.
Genetic Library of Faculty of Medicine of Tunis and from Signal Image and Technology of Information Laboratory from Tunisia.
Okay. Thank you so much for your insightful words, and your technical
Yeah.
expertise will help all the scholars and some students which are doing research work in your area can get benefit from your research. Thank you so much
But
thank you so much for this insightful session, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I would like to I would like to say thank you and to say that I truly enjoyed your beautiful country and it is kind people there during my visit in 2022. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, your area is very significant for us. So please share your whatever PPT you have shared, we will share it with all the participants. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So now we will start the session. So we have session chairs with us. First of all, I would like to welcome the session chairs. The first session chair is Dr. Ved Prakash Bhardwaj. He is Associate Professor in School of Computer Science, University of Petroleum Energy, Dehradun. He has received his PhD in MTech from JP University of IT in 2014 and 10. He's done MTech. He receives his B degree from Ryerson University in 2008. He has published many papers in peer-reviewed journals and conferences, and he has more than 8 years of teaching experience. Right. So now in this session, he is the session chair, and we have one more session chair with us, that is Dr. Piyush Chauhan. Dr. Chauhan is in settings, geocomputing, grid computing, machine learning, and AI. His research contribution are there in terms. Am I audible? Yes, please let me know. Okay. So I welcome both session chairs, Dr. Ved Prakash as well as Dr. Piyush Chauhan. And please let me know. Screen is visible to everyone? No? Okay. I do one more time. Okay. So these are two session chairs with us, Dr. Ved Prakash as well as Dr. Piyush Chauhan. So can we start the session? Please I want to confirm that please let us allow that we can start the session. Session chairs, could we start? Session chairs are there. Please let me know. We will start the session. First of all, please confirm session chairs are there. Mr. Dr. Ved Prakash, as well as Dr. Piyush. Okay. So I've already shared the evaluation sheet. There are three parameters for evaluation. The parameters are technical expertise, communication skills, as well as the novelty. So what you can do, you may evaluate the participant based on these three criteria. So our first participant is, give me 1 second. The paper ID is 101. Name is Minal Vardar.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Meena, are you there? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
please start your presentation.
Yes, sure, sir. Sir, my screen is visible?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, sir. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Meenal Vardar, and I'm a PhD scholar. My paper title is A Comprehensive Analysis of Cloud Framework for Effective Cloud Migration, Evaluating Requirement Providers and Monitoring Tools. Cloud computing has become an essential tool for businesses, significantly enhancing productivity, reducing operational cost, adaptively in a fast-changing market. This shift only boosts efficiency, but also empower business to innovate, enhance customer experience, and adopt more flexible and competitive business models. As a result, cloud solutions are driving transformation across industries, helping organizations stay ahead in an increasingly competitively landscape. Next slide is the adoption of cloud computing face several challenges, including a lack of knowledge, concerns around security, and the complexity of migration existing IT infrastructures. To overcome these hurdles, business need a structured framework for cloud migration, which involve a through analysis of current system, careful planning, selecting the right cloud service providers, and ensuring seamless data migrations and testing. After the migration, continuous monitoring and optimizations of the cloud environment are essential to maintain smooth operations, enhance security, and address any emerging issues efficiently. Cloud computing has transformed IT management by providing shared pools of configurable resources and outlined by the National Institute of Standards and Technologies. With cloud service like Amazon Web Service, AWS Business benefits from a pay-as-you-go pricing model, allowing them to optimize cost by paying only for the resource they use. This model is a cost-effective alternative to traditional on-premises IT infrastructure, which often requires substantial investment in hardware and maintenance. Traditional IT infrastructure demands significantly investments in hardware and ongoing maintenance, whereas cloud computing provide a more scalable and cost-effective solution, efficient solution. Cloud service model, software as a service, SaaS, infrastructure as a service, IaaS, and platform as a services PaaS, offer distinct advantage, enabling business to choose the model that best fit their needs for flexibility and control. However, adopting cloud technology comes with the challenges like concern over the data security, the risk of vendor lock-in, and in the necessity of comply with the various legal and regulatory standard which organization must carefully navigate. Now the table compared three major cloud services. SaaS, ASPAS SaaS provides software application over the internet where users access services via a web browser with minimal control over infrastructure, and management is fully handled by the service providers. PaaS offer a cloud-based platform for developers to build and deploy applications, giving them control over applications and data, while the infrastructure is managed by the providers. AS deliver virtualized computing resources over the internet, giving users full control over operating systems and applications, with users being responsible for managing all resources. Each model varies in scalability, cost, setup, requirement, and management, offering unique advantages depending on business needs. Example include Microsoft Office 365 for SaaS, Google App for PaaS, and AWS EC2 for us. Selecting cloud service is guided by the company's specific needs, such as extensive storage for data heavy business and robots platform for software developers. The existing network and enterprises system play a critical role in migration modern infrastructure facilities, a smoother transitions where outdated systems can present challenges. It is essential to tailor cloud service to customer distributions and roles, ensuring global customers have seamless access to B2B business to business clients benefits from strong integrations and security. Additionally, external factor like competitions, regulations, and market size significantly influence cloud service requirement, affecting both scalability and flexibility. When evaluating cloud service, key criteria including performance, reliability, capacity, availability, security, compliances, and major cloud providers such as Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform should be analyzed to determine which best meets and specific need. Access both technical and economic flexibility, ensuring alignment with business goals and compliances with legal requirement. Additionally, utilize decision model to evaluate the effectiveness of cloud adoption and consult detailed studies for comprehensive insight for the into the decision making process. This table provide a comparative analysis of various cloud monitoring tools based on key parameters such as data collection method, open source availability, VM monitoring capabilities, licensed data storage method, and additional monitoring features. Tools like Tower 4 Clouds, Gabix, MySQL, Oracle database, and for data storage, some tools like Gabix provide end-to-end link quality monitoring and container monitoring, making them suitable for comprehensive cloud infrastructure monitoring. Many of these tools also offer application monitoring and graphical user interface, further enhancing their usability in managing cloud environment. Cloud computing represents a major shift in IT resource management, a comprehensive migration framework. This framework involves evaluating product service alignment, assessment, infrastructure, customer needs, and external factor to select the appropriate cloud service models, whether as PaaS, SaaS, or a thorough analysis of both functional and non-functional requirement, particularly for monitoring tools, is maintaining performance, reliability, and security. Successful cloud deployment demand planning strategies, decision making, and continuous monitoring with an emphasis on leveraging technologies to enhance scalability and innovation. And these all are references. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Session chairs, you may ask any queries if you have, please. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
session chair may ask any question if you have, please. Okay. So
Sir,
I
may I
think
leave
there's
this
no
meeting?
query. Yes, you may leave here.
Oh, thank you so
Now,
much, sir.
next paper presentation will be paper ID 102, that is Mr. Satish Kumar. Paper title is A Noise Approach for Air Quality Index Prediction by Using ML Techniques, a Case Study of Northern India. Satish, are you there? Satish, are you there? Okay, right. So now we have Ritu Sisodia. This paper ID 103. Ritu, are you there? Ritu, are you there? Ritu Sisodia. Okay. Now paper ID 104. Vishnu Kumar Prajapati. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you may start. Vishnu, you may start.
1 minute, sir.
Please share your screen.
It is visible. My presentation is visible, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you may start.
Um,
And Vishnu is who is Vishnu? He is your co-author, right, Mr. Mang?
Actually, I am a co-author.
Okay, no issues. You may start, Mang.
Okay, so my paper ID is 104. Title of the paper is An Efficient Fault Tolerance Framework for IoT Enabled System Using Hybrid HHO.
Try to complete it. Try to complete in 7 minutes, right?
Okay, so basically, the network is a collection of nodes where is each node is communicated to each other with some protocols. So protocol is a set of rules. So in the by using rules and regulations, two systems are communicated to each other. So IoT devices are interact with the system. So we need to communicate the information to the system through the IoT devices without failure. So here we have detect the fault and classify the fault and recover the fault. So here we have these are the fault tolerant mechanisms for IoT systems. So first one is redundancy based, and second one is clustering based, third one is deployment based. So in redundancy based, there is a 4 types: node redundancy, path redundancy, data redundancy, and time redundancy. So here we have used the path redundancy in this framework and multi-hop in clustering based, and we have deployed the model. And we have utilized the Harris-Hawk optimization with PSO, particle swarm optimization, to detect the fault and classify the fault. So this is the framework where first we have collect the data from IoT devices and perform the pre-processing. Then we have detect the fault by using hybrid HHO PSO on based model. And after perform the detection, we have classify the fault, what is exactly the fault, and then recover the fault, and then perform and then measure the performance of the model, and integrate with existing IoT frameworks. And in this methodology, we have used the routing protocols, IP version 4, and actually to detect the fault, we have if fault is occur on the routing path, then we will use the we will find the new path and propagate the information from source to destination. So these are the results where our proposed model is measure the false alarm rate, where our model is 25% reduce the false alarm rate from particle swarm optimization, and 20% of HHO, and 18% of AIFT, artificial intelligence fault tolerance techniques. And we have also measured the false positive rate, where our model is giving the better than PSO and HHO and AIFT, respectively 25%, 20%, and 18%. And we have also measured the accuracy, fault detection accuracy, where our model is 25% better than PSO, 20% better than HHO, and 18% AIFT. These are our results. Thank you. If you have any question, then you can ask.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mayank.
So stop sharing, sir.
Any queries? Session chair and session chairs, any queries, please?
No, I've understood the results.
Okay.
Nice,
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you. So next is Pankaj Pandey. ID is 105. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm there, sir.
Okay, you may start. You may start.
Okay. Yes,
Yes, please. Pankaj Pandey, share your screen.
sir, some problem is coming, sir.
Do it fast.
Sir, I'm going to say that
Do it again. Earlier it was showing that Pankaj Pandey is sharing the screen. Now it's not showing.
yes, sir.
Can we take further participant and give you some
Yeah,
time?
sir. Yeah, sir. Please take another participant. Later I will give, sir.
Okay. Next is Miss Pratyusha, ID 106. Pratyusha, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yes, start. Pratyusha, start.
Yeah, just 1 second. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it visible? Can you please confirm
Not yet.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
Start.
So, very good afternoon, everyone. Today, I am here to deliver my paper presentation. The topic is consumption analysis to driving future of energy transaction by improving process efficiency in industry with the help of using 4 AI/ML machine learning technologies. So the topic which I selected for my research paper is related to how we can measure the consumption of energy in industries, especially the manufacturing units. Starting with the slide. So these are all the agendas. So first come with the introduction. So right now, as we all know, energy consumption is a global cause which is going on. Using AI/ML is we can reduce the energy consumption. Also, we can reduce the carbon emissions. So the major points which I includes in my paper is first global industrial impact on energy. So right now, energy are consuming by mostly industries like cement industries, aluminum industries, Then we can come to the automobile sectors where manufacturing of auto parts goes on. Then, so all these can be reduced with the help of machine learning. Like with the help of machine learning, we can measure where the energy consumptions are happening in a larger perspectives, and how we can reduce the consumption with the help of recommendations. So this is a basic architecture model which I followed in my research. So starting with real-time data gathering for industries, that data comes with the IoT sensors as well. But my part is after getting the CSV files of the data and start with the machine learning analytics. So the data comes right now in a supervised ML, like supervised learning, because all data are labeled with the help of the energy meter, power factors, and where carbon emissions goes on. All data are with the same pattern form. So the problem statement which I comes up for my research is starts with the energy, like carbon tragedy. Like right now in not only in India, in whole globe, 164 million metric ton of carbon emission goes on. This happens because of energy emissions. Energy emissions right now is more than 44%. Like we can say the fuel consumption. So we can reduce this if we introduce our AI or machine learning in this format. So my research in this is automotive manufacturing. So here we comes up like 19% of the energy consumption in industry setups caused from this automotive manufacturing. So these are all the review literature. I have read those papers which are related to sustainable industries control, then machine learning and deep learning in energy balance. Then there are papers in AIML enabled in energy policy. But right now, there is no such use case followed in industries which are 100% works, because only these things are in theoretical manner. These are not applicable in any industries. If we can take help of our Maruti or Jindal or any industries, they are only theoretically implementing these things, but practically exposures doesn't get still now. So the features data I have included in my table data set is the device IDs, then the times when the consumption happens, then temperature is one of the major, what you can say, the relation. Like temperature helps us to understand the energy parameters and energy, like you can say the red zone where the energy consumption is happening. Then I have like take up the power consumption, like power 1, power 2, power 3. So this factor I can help understand uh, factors of energy consumption happening in the industries. Then voltage is one of the major factors. The average voltage supplies across three phases over a specific time. All the data processing features, data collection, data cleaning, data transforming, visualization, feature, and correlation analysis. This is the artificial process. First, we have to gather all the data, then we have to process, then we have to present the data in a form of digital twin analysis flow, because you can say the dashboard. These are the four supervised ML methods which I have used. Later, we can see the results also, how we getting the like accuracy as per all the methods which I have utilized. KNN, then linear regression model, decision tree, XGBoost. These four I have used till now. So these are the graphs, the relation graphs, how data point and kilowatts, then power factors are dealing with the energy consumption over the time periods. The impact which we can get after these kind of research is enhancing energy efficiency, reduce carbon footprint, cost saving also we can do in the industries, which it increase the ROI, return of like profits. Then real-time monitoring, default detection, these all impacts we can provide after these kind of researches. the conclusion is, after having all the research, the most accuracy I got from XGBoost technology after training my models. So this is the future scope for further research. Like we can introduce IoT sensors, which can be like smart sensor, which can monitors and get the result of real-time faults. Then AWS tools we can use, which can save the cost and also helps us to get a proper cloud ecosystem so that we can't depend on other sources. Then real-time analytics, which can also be integrated with the help of AWS. And neural networks we can also enforce in these kind of learning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pratyusha. Session chair, any query, any questions, then you may ask, please.
Can you list some limitation in your work? In
Yes,
short term?
actually, right now I'm taking the data from the industry. So there is a point of concern happens because sometimes energy data is very critical. It's very difficult to get the data from that side. So that is a point. If we can introduce some IoT sensors from our end, which can include in the industry, so that it's easier to get the data, because right now there is no proper channel for receiving proper set of data.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, Pratyusha.
Thank you.
Next is Pankaj Pandey. Are you there?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
share the screen?
Okay.
Yes, start.
Uh, Good evening. Myself Pankaj Pandey. My topic is an IoT-based smart agriculture system used in AI to support illiterate farmers. So, in the nowadays in the agriculture, we need to support, because in agriculture we need to make some intelligence. We are using the some artificial intelligence and some IoT sensors for making the uh, more production and less water consuming. So my basically topic is we need to save the water. So using the artificial intelligence and IoT, we are going to develop one software and one algorithm here. So here in my proposed work, here I am using two kind of data sets. First, for the crop prediction data set for the typical farmer, and second one is the using the irrigation system data set for illiterate farm, because when they are using the uh, crop prediction data set, that time they can be predict the what plant required for us. Then after that they are uh, predict the soil nutrition, temperature, moisture. That things is available in our data set. When we are going to use the next data set, deep irrigation system. So in irrigation system, we can use the automated drip irrigation system. So basically, our proposed research work is we will weather condition, temperature, moisture. After that, we will utilize and predict the when water is required for the our crop, then automatically it will be switch on, or otherwise automatically it will be switch off. So best example, we are going for the taking the tomato farming. So in nowadays, so basically nowadays in agriculture sector is the playing significant role in the whole country economic. So, but our agriculture person, they are belong to the precision agriculture, and we need to help them for using the AI and IoT for the processing of the agriculture data decision help, and become more and more precise to facilitate and decision making. So in agriculture, next. So our aim is to propose a deep learning neural network algorithm with swarm optimization for the crop identification with the intention of the identifying the best crop. So if we will go for the tomato, we will take the one example like a tomato crop. So in tomato crop, we are taking the soil, we will take the soil test, weather condition, and which will be turned into the assist for the improvement of the production. Because when we are going for the production, so we will use we will get more productivity in less uh, sorry, in the improvement of the production. So to the predict the best tomato crop, we will available the weather condition, soil nutrients, and humidity level of the data. So next, we will go for the propose or threshold algorithm for the spreader activation. So these are the our aim and objective. Next, here some existing system is there in our scope. So in scope, we will implement the deep learning algorithm using the neural network along with swarm optimization for the prediction of the tomato crop from the soil nutrient and pH value of the data. So here we have one existing system. In existing system, we will monitor the application. We are using the MongoDB cloud. Then after that, we will collect the data, temperature and soil humidity sensor. Then after that, we after collecting the data, we will use these applications. Then after that, we will predict when our crop is needed water, automatically water will come. Otherwise, if humidity is okay or temperature is okay, so automatically our pump will be switch off and switch off. So this is the my flow chart proposed method. First, we are going for the start. Next, soil data. So a crop recommendation scheme that employ in a embeddable technique for the machine learning method is the proposed. So the prediction of the several machine learning method to suggest the right crop according to the soil type. Next, when we are going for the data preprocessing, so using the machine learning technique, it is used to find the relationship between uh, NK and NP and PK. So N is the because that is belong to the soil effect and significantly. Next, then after that we are going for the train our deep learning neural network model with the swarm optimization. Because uh, when we are going for the deep learning neural network with swarm optimization, so we will train the machine. It will be take the nutrient classification after the testing and evaluation of the crop. We will predict according to the weather conditions. Next, after that, we will predict if weather is good for crop or not. It will be automatically, it will be predict. Next, after that, after getting the data, it will be fetch and irrigation the data. Next, create the irrigation based function, calculate the salt for the spray activation. According to the weather condition, automatically spray will be activated, otherwise automatically it will be off. So based on the temperature threshold of the irrigation data and soil data, benchmark threshold we will use. So these are the proposed methodology. So next, here we are taking some literature review also. In literature review, we are applied. Initially we are applied the extreme learning machine (ELM). So it is if we are taking this is a best algorithm. That time this is given accuracy 90%. Next we are taking the uh, example. So suppose support vector machine and decision tree. That time in both support vector machine and decision tree, that time decision tree is the best algorithm. So in that time decision tree is given 94% accuracy. Next, compared to both, when we are using the decision tree C4.5 for the crop prediction and soil fertility prediction. That time for soil fertility prediction, it was given 92% prediction, and for crop prediction, for crop 95% prediction. When we are taking the rule-based classifier, that time it was given only 91% prediction. Next, we are using the artificial neural network, fuzzy and C-means method. That time ANN is the best algorithm, but accuracy is only 88.27%. So in my proposed work, I am using only decision tree because this is a given mode prediction. So these are my references. Thank you.
Okay. Session chairs, any queries, please let me know.
Sir, what are
Okay.
open problems related to your work? Just mention it.
Sir. Hello.
Sir is asking what are the open problems in your domain? Could you please
Sir,
give the
actually,
answer?
yeah, actually, sir, in nowadays, water problem is more in India. So what happened? So nowadays, farmers they are cultivating the crop, but actual when they are going for the cultivation, they are using the more water. So we need first. I want to solve the saving the water. So water is also because three type of the irrigation system. Surface irrigation system. Second one is the sprinkler irrigation system. Third one is a drip irrigation system. So for saving the water, I am using the deep irrigation system because when weather condition crop is required for the water, automatically our sensor will be switch on. If crop didn't require the water, automatically our uh, pump will be switch off. So here we are using the artificial intelligence along with IoT. So this is the problem for saving the water, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I leave, sir?
That's it from my side. Someone else want to ask question, please proceed.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, next participant is Ritu Sisodia is there. Ritu Sisodia. Ritu is
Yes,
there.
sir, I'm here. Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes, you may start.
Okay, sir.
Ritu Sisodia, paper ID 103. You may start.
फट रही है मेरी.
Yes, Ritu, please start and try to wind up in the stipulated time, 7 to 8 minutes,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible to you?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, you may start.
Good afternoon, sir. Sorry for the delay. My topic of today's presentation is addressing the privacy and authentication vulnerabilities in IoT networks in 5G communications using advanced ML and DL techniques. So, first of all, I'll be giving a brief introduction about what we'll be going through this presentation. We'll be understanding the IoT networks and 5G communications, their privacy concerns, and the techniques which I have compared using the machine learning and deep learning. So, first of all, we'll be understanding the IoT networks, how it goes hand in hand with 5G communication. So the IoT networks basically is a network of interconnected devices which communicate throughout the network, exchange data over the internet. Various smart devices we all have been using regularly, like wearables, smartwatches, phone, etc. All these comes under the category of IoT devices. Integrating those devices under the 5G technologies is enable us to provide a higher bandwidth, a lower latency, and improved connectivity, and facilitating it real-time data processing and communication among other devices provided over the network. But there is a privacy issue with that, because the rapid expansion of the IoT networks has significantly transformed multiple industries by linking the devices, facilitating seamless communications, and enabling the real-time data processing. But it has also set it to vulnerabilities, because whenever the multiple number of devices are connected over the network, they become vulnerable and they are very prone to be attacked by any intruder or a cyber attacker. So privacy and the authentication and the user's identity has become very vulnerable during the era of this IoT devices and 5G communication. So here we'll be learning about all these IoT and 5G communication privacy challenges, as well as the how to overcome these challenges. So I'll be addressing the main challenges which we face during the when we work upon the IoT devices, when we work upon the 5G communication. So there are various challenges that are included in the IoT security, like diverse device vulnerability. Because of the heterogeneity of the IoT devices ranging from simple sensors to complex systems, it creates a broad attack surface, because we can be attacked by anyone in the network if we are connected over the broad network. For example, I just give you a simple example. If two persons are connected over a phone, then your phone acts like a IoT device. And whenever you're sharing information from one devices to another, you are connected to the encryption end, to a encryption by an encryption technique, you are secured with your network. But what if an intruder intrudes in between and collects all your information, and he can harm you financially, he can harm you physically, he can harm you emotionally. So to avoid these types of things, intruder things, and attacking, we are trying to develop more secure models in the IoT devices using the MLDL techniques. So inadequate authentication protocols also sometimes leads to the weak authentication and data leaking and data breaching. And there are some data privacy concerns, which are like location tracking, the user identity identity revealing, and many more others are there, which we'll discuss. And basically, in machine learning, there is a very crucial role of machine learning in cyber security and this IoT security, because it has various combination and assessing various data patterns, and where we'll identify the anomalies and predict the potential threats, particularly in the complex environment of IoT networks and 5G communications. Here we'll be taking the millions of data sets which are produced over the millions of data which are connected over the network. And that data has been taken, and that data has been pre-processed under the various environment, where we rectify the adaptive threat detection and integrated the deep learning and machine learning processes by data collection and pre-processing, then feature extraction, then training methods, training machine learning model evaluation, deployment, real-time data monitoring, intrusion detection, alert generation, response and mitigation, model retraining and update. This is the basic flow of the implementation of the methodology, which I have been using in my process for making a secure model, and first analyzing the threats and then making it more secure. I have also compared various parameters and various machine learning models like random forest, decision tree, multi-layer perceptron, and logistic regression, in which I have identified and compared several parameters like time, accuracy, precision, recall, etc. The test accuracy, test precision, etc. All these parameters I have compared, and I have find out that which machine learning model would be fit to make more secure model for our IoT devices. So there are some anomaly detection using ML algorithms. And also there are some approaches for deep learning for enhancing the security. And they are also integrated with the 5G communications. And the deep learning, the techniques of deep learning can also enhance the security measures by enabling the advanced anomaly detection, predictive analysis, and automated threat response system. The deep learning authentication process also involves these three mechanisms, that it enhances the authentication accuracy, adaptive learning mechanism, and multi-factor authentication can be included while using various techniques like pseudonym and hash-based mechanism, hash-based cryptography. All these algorithms can be cumulatively applied, and then a secure model can be developed. There are some future direction and research opportunities in this paper only, that we can have exploration of federated learning incorporate inside it. We can develop some explainable AI models, and integration of blockchain technology can also be a future direction towards my research. So thank you. That was all from my side.
Thank you so much. Any queries, session shares, please ask.
No questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, can I leave now?
Next present. Yes. Next is Mr. Amit Singh.
Yeah.
Mr. Singh, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir. Just a second. I'm sharing my screen.
Yes. You may start, Amit. Yes.
My screen is visible, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Today I am here to present my paper. My paper title is Defending Against Threat, that is a machine learning approach for malware detection and analysis. So if I talk about the malware, so malware detection is very important in today's current era, because we all are living in a digital era. We have a lot of data in a digital platform, and every day there are a lot of attacks executed by the help of some malwares like Pegasus, ransomware, and many more. And if I talk about the ancient or the traditional method, that is a signature-based method, which is not sufficient to identify or to detect the latest polymorphic virus or the today's generation virus or the zero-day attack. So that's why I inculcate the concept and the features of machine learning to analyze and detect the malware. So in this paper, I have used certain models like logistic regression, support vector machine, naive-Bayes, AdaBoost for the linear and linear regression to predict that whether a file is malicious or not. So if I talk about the data set or what type of malware I'm working, so I'm working on a non-executable malware. Non-executable files means the files that we are used in our day-to-day life, whether we are a teacher, whether we are working in an office or any profession. Non-executable files like PDF, Word document, or Excel. So these are the non-executable files, because we know that malwares or the malicious software can be shared in a form of exe or in the form of any executable file. but we are not aware that there are a lot of ways where we can where a attacker can share or convert a malicious file into a non-executable file like a PDF file. So basically, I have choose a non-executable file as a data set for my research work. So if I talk about my data set, so I have taken 6,500 as a malicious PDF and 3,400 as a genuine or benign PDF. So the first phase we talk about the feature extraction. So I have used a Python script by the help of which I am able to extract 32 features from a PDF file. The features like the metadata, the size of the PDF, then whether the PDF inculcates some JavaScript or not. So there are 32 features, and on the basis of that particular features, I implement the machine learning model to predict that whether a file is or whether a PDF file is a malicious or not. So if I talk about the result and discussion, so by implementing certain models on my data set on few features, I come to know, so that is a confusion matrix. I come to know that AdaBoost and SVM is a better model to predict. The accuracy is very high that my whether a PDF file is malicious or not. So that is the accuracy rate. So if I conclude, so the conclusion is that today's scenario, it's very challenging to analyze or to detect a malicious or to detect a malware. And I try to improve my work. I try to add some ensemble based learning to enhance the accuracy as well as the prediction in the real time scenario. These are the some references. So thank you. Any question?
May I ask a question?
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure.
Yes, sir. Okay, I want to ask a question that you have used linear regression as well as logistic regression. These two models are very different. Linear is used for prediction and logistic regression is used for classification.
Yeah.
So please tell me why have you used these two different models?
Actually, the data set is new, so I just try to check out that what are the differences. I just try to identify the features, the importance features which help or which basically.
Yeah, I am asking a very simple question. Logistic regression is used for classification, and linear regression is used for prediction. So
Yes,
what
sir.
you are doing? You are predicting something or classify something?
No, I'm predicting. So classification, we just
why you use logistic regression?
Sir, just to classify. The first phase is to classify the malware, the files, that whether they are malicious or not. So I just try to. It's like a okay.
Okay, no issue. Thank you. Next is Mr. Satish Kumar. Are you there? Mr. Satish Kumar, are you there? Mr. Satish Kumar, are you there? Hello, am I audible? Mr. Satish Kumar, are you there? No. Okay. Sakshi Shukla, ID 151, are you there? Nirmal Kumar Gupta, ID 159, are you there? Yashasvi Divakar Sinha, ID 162, are you there? Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 papers are there. Meenal, paper ID 101. Ritu Sisodia, paper ID 103. Vishnu, paper ID 104. Pankaj Pandey, ID 105. Pratyusha, ID 106. Amit Singh, ID 107. Apart from that, is there anyone? No. Okay. Thank you so much, session chairs, for your precious time. I will coordinate with you later. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, everyone may leave the meeting.